12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready! Indy! There we go, sir.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
First down, Smith to throw. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First half, well, listen, it goes to the defense. And that really sets the stage for what...
His first throw is an interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He'll throw it from his own end zone. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Cut by Lockett. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute.
Here we go.
That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
Ready!
They go play action. Here's Smith. Taken in by Norfolk. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Tuesday. Hey, here we go,
Walker now from the gun. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Walker. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. We'll see if they go for it here. 4th down near the end zone.
Hey, here we go. Sunday. Here we go, Sunday.
Trying for it, it's Walker. And he's brought down for a loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? Robin. Hey, south.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Byron Murphy there to make the play. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air.
Right.
So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks twist the knife after that interception. Wow, they took it all the way back to the 20-yard line before being stopped. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own... It is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety. And those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
It's Cup Metcalf. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Hold on.
From the 16. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time.
13.
And that means 3rd down coming up.
Ready. Look, Jack's left. There we go, Sunday.
From the gun, Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Steven Sims with the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And the shotgun to give to Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Texans in possession. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Putting the tight end in motion. Down with the grab. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Throwing on third down, Stroud. He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down the... That's grabbed inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
He's got him. That's Mixon. And in for the Houston touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Laviska Shenault to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
13 next. Here we go, here we go.
From the 34. Makes the grab in bounds left side. There it is, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks making a one-score game before halftime. Tyler Lockett the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's gonna come from the 50. Let's see if they locked in and try to stick him deep. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Sims now on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Look the hot. Right to Texas. Why Tony? 11.
Trying again, following the sack. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Seahawks might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Here we go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Connects with fans. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Sims now on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Motioning him from the slot right. 1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Connection made to Dell. And that's good for a gain of 5. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Pass caught by Mixon. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here. Looking to throw. He connects downfield on 4. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Chenault on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Walker running right. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Catch, Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks start the second half with some needed points. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. But get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go.
Running left is Mixon. Juke the defender. They get 28 out of that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
First down, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a bit of part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Stroud to throw again on second. Complete to Dell. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Robin.
From the red zone now. Touchdown, Houston. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
So now the Texans decide not to pull the offense. They're not kicking. They're going for two. Frying Ford on the ground. And he's in for two. And an 11-point lead for his team.
You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Could you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground. They run it in for two.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building, because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Smith. He finds Fant. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Options are open here. It's second and inches.
53. Hey, here we go, hey.
He'll give up the gut to Walker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. First and 10 from the 41.
There we go, sit down.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr. And the Texans get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
Two day.
It's mixed in on second down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hey, uno more. Hey, uno.
from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Penalty not helping their cause for this third down.
Here we go.
Running it after the penalty. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
That's caught. He found some space. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Smith back to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. A gift to Mixon up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Gotta hurry this to the line.
South. Hey, uno.
Keeping it with Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Trying to set this up quick. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So now here's 3rd and 5.
On the quick, right?
On the ground again with Mixon. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. So the Texans come away with their own win. Well, Brock, we knew they were confident in the lead-up, that they could contend despite the hostile crowd they were going to face today. And boy, did they ever. Once they got going, they showed out. They backed up that confidence, and they leave here with a victory.
Oh, it takes so much work, Kate. So much work, even beyond what people hear about through the week or see in the game itself, to overcome somebody defending their home field. You need to be playing at your highest level, and you need to BYOE. Bring your own energy. Whenever you take it on the road and you win one, gosh, it feels so good. What a signature victory.